Hey, welcome punks, welcome cocksuckers to the Punkery show live from the best city in the world. San Fierro compares to no other city and how great it is. Your hosts today are Sean and Kesh. So, before we get into the RPB type snit, remember, just to say it from the beginning, RPB, send your pictures in. Alright, you got until December 1st. Make sure you go to whatever setting you want. You get your background, blah blah blah. Overrated, but get your picture in. Send that snit to me, and you'll be in the RPB, the regular players video. And need some more submissions. Alright, let's get some RPB pictures in.
How many submissions you got so far?
Right now, I would say around 11 or 12, maybe. So, gotta get.
How many of them girls?
That is. Hold on. Yeah, many are girls. All right, you can see a lot of girls in the RPB, obviously. So that's even more reason to submit your picture, alright? Because, you're gonna get checked out by all the grills that'll be in the RPB, so let's get it, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I'm picking my next boyfriend based on RPB pictures.
Exactly. And if you show up for the RPB, then you never know. That's how it is. So, put your body on showcase.
Did you take a picture for RPB yet already?
I have not taken a picture for the RPB yet.
Need to lose some weight, Rashan?
Absolutely not. Listen, Kesh, alright?
What were you saying earlier? You were saying something earlier on Discord. What was it called?
I said, yesterday, after I took a shower, I went in, looked at the mirror, and I was like, damn! I look fucking good, man. I look fucking good, I'm telling you. Like, I'm not gonna be like Alex8008 or Daddy20 and post a shirtless picture, but like I said, yeah, I look good, alright? You know,
what was it that was hot in you?
Everything.
I mean, because last time I saw you have no biceps, man.
Listen, Kesh, alright? Listen, Kesh, alright? Don't get me started, alright? Don't get me started. For all the people out there that might be wondering, I ain't no fucking bodybuilder, none of this crap, but, if y'all saw me shirtless, the underwear would go right fucking down. I'm getting at you, alright? It would immediately drop, alright? Obviously, dudes, keep your underwear on. That's why I said underwear, not boxers or panties. But either way, I'm just so, transcending that no matter what across any gender lines, the underwear would instantly go down. So, that's how good I feel about that. I'm just,
Sean, last year you were flexing your biceps with microphone or pop filter on picture, right? You're still single, so I mean, you need to do better this year.
Listen, alright? Listen, don't tell me what I gotta do, you feel me? Okay, as long as... delusional. Listen, Chivo, you kiss my fucking ass, alright? I ain't fucking delusional, alright? The mirror does not lie, alright? If you take a look in the mirror and feel good about what you see, then that ain't delusion, alright? Because mirrors, there's a difference between, because for example, right? If you hear somebody sing and they think they can sing, but others know that you can't sing.
Those people are often delusional, though. Like,
there's a word for that. There's tone deaf.
Think they can.
The thing is that's there's a word for that, tone deaf. But mirrors don't lie. Alright, and if you can take a look at the mirror, mirrors do not add any pounds, they don't remove pounds, they don't add muscles, they don't add creases. Alright, unless you're at some clown show, looking in some clown mirror, alright? Mirrors don't lie, alright? So
You
put
ever
some
been to
respect.
those? You know, they have like in
Have I had what?
what are they? You know, like when you go to the amusement parks or something, and they have like place where it's like 1,000 mirrors. Have you ever been in those? You walk around and it's like all sorts of mirrors. Like you can see yourself from 1,000 angles and like skewed and I don't know, stretched.
Yeah, not since I was a little ass kid. That's the last time I've been to any area where there were 1,000 distorted mirrors at the same time. You know, but like I said, in the real world, mirrors don't lie. Speaking of a shirtless Daddy 20, he is going after Small Smoke right now, and he just splat deathed whilst on his bike. I don't understand that. So GG to Daddy 20.
He wanted my nudes few days ago. Don't know what that's wrong with him.
Oh well, you know, I guess he's being very direct.
I mean,
about
obviously,
that,
I'm
you know?
sending my nudes to RPV, so I don't know why the fuck is he in.
Yeah, you know, you gotta do the same thing. You know, that's what Bella Thorne did. You know, that's what Bella Thorne did. Like when she was being
My bathroom.
God, no, not Belle Delphine, not the streamer, not the whatever it is, the celebrity Bella Thorne. She you know, there were threats of you know, her nudes going out. And before they got leaked, she did it herself. Saying that's, I guess, what you're doing.
My sort of girl.
Yeah. Problem is, Cash, like I said, like we talked about last week, you have to lose the 120 kilograms that you said you were trying to lose the past couple of weeks.
What is the deadline for the submitting picture now?
The RPV's deadline is December 1st, so you gotta get.
I'm submitting on the very last day of November because I don't want you to get any alone time with my pictures before.
Listen, alright. Now you're putting words in my mouth, alright? Who said? Listen, I'm a professional, okay? I'm a professional, okay? There have been no talks in history of that kind of thing being done. Okay, we've had many RPB makers. We've had Ferocious, we had Cyberg, Marcus Weed, Restfeel, and yet all of a sudden, for the first time, that kind of talk is associated with me? Really? Okay, that is complete bullshit. Alright, I'm a professional, and each picture will be treated in the same merits. Excuse me?
In same delicate manner.
No, we're not going to use those types of words. We're going to say in the same manner. Okay?
Okay.
No suggestive words at all. In the same equal manner. Alright? All the pictures are created equal, and none will get, you know, what's the word?
What if a Russian girl comes back from dead? She submits her back.
Well, I don't know what that means, but that's a good idea. I should ask Russian girlie to get in the RPB. You know, we need to balance out the ratios. You know?
It's time for Chivo to upload as well.
Oh yeah.
Come on, old man. A lot of people who hate on you want to see you. It would be just funny. Like, imagine if Chivo was like really buffed, middle-aged man. You know, people would hate on him. First of all, because probably they would realize he's not Mexican, and then if it was like some buffed daddy fucking with them, you know, they might get flashbacks of their daddy issues.
Yeah, exactly. You know, as we said last week, Chivo gotta come around. He just called me delusional, looking at the mirror. All right, so we gotta see. We gotta see, bro. I'm sure that Chivo, like when I look at the audience retention, I'm sure that the point of Chivo's picture would be the highest point of the video, because I think he is the dude. You know, is it the guys that really hit him? Yes, it's the guy. It's Chivo. So,
I mean,
you know,
I don't think
me.
he's like even the oldest one anymore. I mean, I don't know. Have you seen the profile of the dude on the forums? I'm probably not the same time or whatever time zone, but I've never seen him in the game. There's like a profile of the dude on forums who's called Free Willy, and he posted a picture of himself, and it's like really old grandpa.
Oh, yeah, I saw
seen the
that, dude.
picture?
Yeah, I did.
Is that like the real picture, or is it like
I have no idea,
not real?
but I was like, damn, this dude.
I mean, it's a bit weird though that the 60-year-old names himself Free Willy, you know, because Willy.
Do you know where he was from?
Whatever.
It sounds like
No
a UK
idea.
faggot.
But like from forums at least, like I said, I'd never seen him in game. I don't even know if it's a real person. I don't even know if his forum name corresponds with his name in the game. But from forums alone, I can judge he's pretty nice person, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I thought you know more on this matter since you're admin and you're stalking people and you know all the multi accounts of everyone and if everyone is real or not. But
yeah, well, that's not the kind of guy that I would want to stalk. No disrespect to Free Willy. I'm sure he's a nice dude, but he doesn't raise any red flags or anything, so he's not going to be stalked. Obviously not. So he is very safe. Very safe. Speaking of that, though, earlier in this game week, we saw Rush. Shout out to Rush.
I was like, what? Didn't this guy write a topic on the forum how he's done with CNR?
Yes, in fact, let me take a look. Let's pull up the topic right now, if I can figure out and read his post here. Because I don't know who it was directed at. Apparently it was directed at Music Box. Let's take a look here. 10 years of off and on play of this server. My favorite server of any game to play. I have donated several times to try to keep this server up and running, only to be shit on by admins who don't give two fucks about the integrity of the server. Yeah, I am a little cheesed, pissed off, just because the sheer amount of time, money, and effort I put on the server. Yeah, I've broke rules here and there, but never have I been treated the way Music Box treated me. Instead of just listening to me and being understanding that I was angry at the fact that I was punished for something I did not do, a quitting forms complaint. I never fucking quit to avoid shit. It's just a game, and countless efforts to PM the guy who responded to the complaint, not even giving me a moment to hear my side of the story. All the current admins are a bunch of egotistic hotheads, and this is why the server is 13 players instead of the usual hundreds when Crazy Bob was around maintaining things. There's a few good admins here like Ghost Tender, Doogie, Chivo, oh snits! Oh snit! Rush gave some props to Chivo. Holy snit! Drop one of Clues bombs for Chivo, damn it! I cannot believe.
Is this dude not taking any damage?
I don't know, but I cannot believe Rush gave props to Chivo. How about that? I cannot believe what I'm reading. I didn't read this post, by the way, before. But a lot of the new ones are just fucktards. Anyways, that being said, here's my documentary on why I quit CNI today. How are you going to maintain a player base if you're banning all the regulars for the dumbest of snit? Found a better CNI server with more appreciative.
Yep.
And he made that post 6 days ago. I didn't know it was up that long. I thought it was like 2 days old.
I mean, for a music box, we should have that thing we had for messed up smile. You cheat. Because, like, a lot of people complain about him that he got really, there was like a topic of him that I think he made like a little bit before he got an admin that he feels like he's underappreciated or something. People really
Yes.
liked the dude back then. But now it feels like, I mean, it's not like really my opinion, but what I'm like getting from the community is like, oh, you got an admin because like of kind of that top because of that topic, or whatever. People feel that way at least. And now he's like really harsh or something. I don't know. So like I heard like a lot of complaints about him, but I don't know. Like honestly, like if you're a pro-Biden player and you don't mess much around, you will never pretty much see admins anyway. I mean, you will not deal with them for your own matters other than just complaining other people. So if you have certain playstyle, you don't really rely on admins that much.
Yes, exactly. And I thought Music Box was gonna be one of those, you know, one,
From
two,
admins.
buckle my shoe, patty cake, clap your hands type playful admin. But he's catching some bodies out here. He's catching some bodies out there, So I'm kind of surprised because at first when I saw the topic, I thought that Rush was going after Chivo, but he actually gave props to Chivo, so that was really confusing.
What's your take on Rush though? I mean, I'm a bit better than me probably, and you're kind of more at the same time zone and shit. So
Rush is eternally funny after he made the picture back when Titty Boy was still around, and he wrote on a piece of paper and put it on his window that Titty Boy loves the cock. That was pretty funny. That was one of the
I missed that one.
that was one of the funniest pictures I'd ever seen a player make. So it's pretty funny, but it is a bit ironic seeing as 6 days ago Rush made that post, and yet today we see him on the server playing San Fierro, talking a lot of snits. Well, it's a music box, yeah, but talking a lot of snits. So yeah. He does have the mad, though. I mean, this is not new from Rush. He has had the mad for quite a while, He's got that temper.
And are they like comparable to Hard and Rush? Like, are they like a bit of the same person? I mean, I don't like. I stay away from both of them because I don't really want to deal with them. But, so like, of course, like Rush has like, of course, like I will pick up either of them, like if they're without a car or something, but I've never really teamed with either of them, so I don't really know.
When Rush gets mad, his mad stays on the subject at hand. Whereas when Play Too Hard gets mad, he starts to be a bit personal, I think. He goes into more of a personal turn, whereas Rush, the thing he's mad at, he stays on the subject at hand and talks snits at the subject at hand. Whereas Play Too Hard, he kind of goes into a
spiral.
A personal spiral. That's where he gets himself into
I like
trouble.
that.
What do you mean you like that?
I like that. Just fucking trash them to the oblivion. Like once you get a chance, like you're already mad. So why not make it like the full blown fucking fireworks?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you did that 2 weeks ago with Tommy in here. You killed or arrested him, and you were like, "Oh, the piece of Frenchie," and crap like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you can
we
relate, huh?
rekindled after, I'm not really, like, I'm really strong storm when I'm at it, but the storm is really pretty quickly over, I'm not, like, I don't really hold grudges, like, maybe the part of it is also that I have, like, a goldfish memory, so I don't remember things, like, if someone crossed me, I generally like maybe I'll remember a few days and then I'll kind of forget about it. I don't really hold grudges against people.
Exactly, because I have mentioned Rush's picture of having a sign that he wrote saying "Titty Boy loves the cock" before on this show, and now you just said the same thing you said last time, which was I wish I saw that picture. So there's the goldfish memory in act, ladies and gentlemen. So anything you say to Cash right now, she will not remember in a week. In fact, she won't.
Fly with two friends, or Sean.
Yeah, exactly. That's why she will not remember what I said. Huh?
How much you hated me.
Listen, that's the past and snits. But you know, like I said, now she won't remember the remark I said about looking at myself in the mirror a week from now.
I do remember. I expect the proof.
Well, yes, you'll expect the proof, but I warn you. All right? You need to be standing on the floor level of whatever place
really?
you're at.
You blow me away.
Because if you're, for example, on the 3rd floor of something, when you see that and when your pants drop, it might actually go through the floor.
Wow, we have some confidence here, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. It's almost borderline cocky, if you ask me.
Yes, we're getting into assassin territory on this net right
Yeah,
now. That's
pretty much.
how it is, you know. That's what we all need to be. Okay, we need to be confident in snit. You feel me?
There was some Twitch girl actually. She's like, for lack of better words, she's a TT streamer, and she has like fake boobs, like clearly like obvious fake boobs and fake lips and
That's a
everything.
deal breaker.
And she put out the tweet, you know, something like intelligence 10 out of 10, beauty 10 out of 10, like natural beauty 10 of 10 or something like that, humor 10 out of 10. I know it's hard to find someone perfect as me, just look at my eyes. And like, how can someone like that says like natural beauty, you know, you're like clearly fake, like, yeah, don't get it, man. I wish I had that confidence, but I just like, I think at some point it becomes a joke because you're only like fooling yourself, you know.
Well, here's the thing, folks. If you are a woman and you get plastic surgery to get fake boobs or fake ass, you have no right to say, look at my eyes anymore.
What's the,
I really don't understand.
The sole point of you saying this?
I really don't understand when, you know, you get those types of jobs done, and then you want people to look at your fucking eyes. You know, obviously you're some kind of snithead.
Some dude actually posted like, oh, you're 10 out of 10 altruist as well because you're saving the turtles, like preventing them, like, you know, you're not putting all the plastic into the sea, but rather in your boobs. Something like that. It's pretty funny.
You see, I wish someone would teach these women that when they turn 45, 50, their implants or whatever, they're just not going to work, alright? Look at Nicki Minaj in 10 years, she'll look like a fucking Sasquatch, alright? All these people out here that want to carry around silicone, whatever it's fucking called, alright? Gravity will take you. It will fucking take you, okay? And I hope by then y'all got a man who will deal with that gravitational pull, but
think you will not get gravitational pull on your balls? Who are you kidding,
that's
Sean?
different. That is different.
You're gonna be down at your knees by the time it's
That is different, okay? The difference between that...
Oh, this is different. It's even more gross.
There's a difference because women... Okay, when you look at a man, obviously, if you are 50 years old and you have gravitation to your cojones, nobody's gonna see it. Okay,
Why not?
no one's gonna see
You
it
don't want to have.
in.
If you don't want to have sex with your wife at the age of 50,
I meant no
you
one's
will
gonna.
just give up after you hit 35 and
I
make
meant in everyday life, you're walking outside, no one's gonna see the gravitational pull you're going is. Whereas if you're a woman, you're going outside, you're walking through streets or going to the mall or something. If you don't have sufficient push-up, then your sag is gonna be on display for the rest of the mall. Okay. Obviously, they won't care, but if you don't have a man by then, or if you have failed your third marriage, then I'm not really sure if the sag, unless you're gonna go for a dude who has the same age as you, whatever, who will deal with the sag. If you want to be a cougar, that sag is not gonna happen. Let's just say. So that's how it'll be. And for all the women that may be listening, just do not get plastic surgery because it is a bad idea.
This is like direct at me. Like what other woman is listening. Let's say fucking.
I mean,
Thanks for sure.
if Viva was here, she'd be listening. You know?
I think Viva's okay. I
Yeah.
think she would go that route. But yeah,
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just saying. You know, who knows? I mean, if Parrish is listening or would be listening later.
Really think she would? I don't think so.
Yeah, if she would be listening, well, Parrish is all natural anyway, so we won't have to worry about her.
Yeah, it's just see, like I'm trying to lose weight before RPV, so I took on her.
Yeah, I don't think 120 kilos is possible in the
with a bit
10
of urine.
days. You're gonna have to have a fat burner. That's the only way that you're gonna get rid of all those kilograms in that time. But that's too bad. That's too bad. You gotta stop eating at McDonald's. You know, talking about McDonald's before the show.
I don't eat McDonald's even. I like really don't. It's too far away. It's just I don't want to walk that far to get McDonald's.
Ass. Listen, Slovenia is
For real.
basically like 7 minutes, like, you know, in any direction.
I mean that
the
kind of like sounded lazy as well. You know, I don't want to walk that far to get McDonald's. Kind of implies that I'm lazy as shit. But yeah, I really don't want to walk that far to get McDonald's. It's just not worth it in my opinion.
It is not worth it because McDonald's is not worth it at all. It is never worth going to get at all. Speaking of McDonald's, though, for the guys going for the RPB, you gotta make sure you don't eat any McDonald's. Obviously, last week I was.
Are you gonna like shrink the pictures of the fat people? And like stretch the pictures of the girls with small boobs?
No.
Making us all the favor there.
There's gonna be no stretching going on, alright? No stretching at all, alright? What was I gonna say now? Oh, yeah. Goldfish, my ass. But, last week I was like, blah, blah, blah. The RPB is a very simple concept of a video to make. I need to retract that, alright? Alright, because, you know how people, they try to lower expectations so that when the final product is out and, it may be okay, you under-promise and deliver, It's like you're talking about some ad men who became ad men and was like, yo, I'm about to fucking change the scope of this fucking server. Under my regime, there gonna be no dumbass kids playing at all, and
Does it ever happen? Don't think so.
no, and yeah, it turned out to be the same. So I'm going to under-promise. Obviously, the RPB is not a sort of video that I would do, so take it with a grain of salt. Obviously. The RPB.
Oh, yeah, but you're not gonna make some internal jokes like it was in the last one. I don't know, people with taco or shit.
No, I don't. I'm not into that snit. I'm not into the. Well, Restfield's a hot dog dude. I'm not gonna do any stint like that. No fake taxi. None of this other crap. Whatever.
I got fake taxi one.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
really
gonna.
did.
I support Restfield and his.
It's okay. Back
you
in the
know.
days, I still watched fake taxi. Now I watch just black.com.
Well, yeah. Get your 240p on, people. Get your 240p on.
Oh, holy shit.
Okay.
I actually wanted to say something like not RPB related because I thought we're gonna drift off the game topic too soon, too quickly. I wanted to start it earlier, but yeah, maybe it's good time now.
What you had in mind?
Yeah, just submit your fucking RPVs, people. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, it's not like all about your RPV making skills because in the end they won't really matter if there's gonna be 15 people submitting the pictures. So
Yeah, that'll be
maybe you
crisis.
really should do more because read and just PM everyone. But yeah, what I wanted to talk about is not sure how much you play this week, Roshan, but I don't know. Terry and Chivo, they've been really clashing heads lately. What's your take on that?
Well,
They're
SS
almost
Terry.
fighting every day, you know? They're like husband and wife. Holy shit.
Well, SS Terry's a fucking cocksucker. Alright, I don't know if Bill and Swee's listening right now, but Bill and Sweet
How
seems
can
to
you
love.
talk like that about regular of your scene?
Listen, I don't give a snit if he's a regular of whatever city, alright? SS Terry's a fucking cocksucker. I don't care that he has 7,884 days.
Wow.
I don't care that SS Terry has 7,884 game days in San Fierro. All he does is sit outside City Hall. Every time we see him outside City Hall, he's getting killed for something. In the San Fierro Chase Showcase, he was in the middle of 7 people trying to jack one bike. He got killed, and all of this would be prevented if SS Terry actually did a damn thing. Alright? Go around the fucking city, deliver weapons, blah blah blah, go to a Ganag war, deliver weapons. Instead, this dude just sits outside the fucking bank. All the cops like to kiss his fucking ass. They suck his ass around the bank.
Wow. There's some grudge. Holy
And
shit.
when the bank is getting robbed, those 3 or 4 cops that suck his ass around the bank do not go to arrest the bank robber because they're too busy having their hands on SS Terry's cojones. So,
Holy shit. You really have emotions in this, man.
you know, and here's the thing, like, listen, I didn't have an issue with SS Terry, but actually, yes, actually I do. I did, because I called him an asshole or something like that in the San Fierro Chase Showcase. But I saw him as a warrant this weekend, went after him to arrest him. It was like Friday or Saturday in San Fierro.
Everyone takes his bribe. It's impossible to arrest
Well,
him.
that's the kind of sucking ass I'm talking about, Catch. All right, but I chased this dude. All right, because I joined Friday or Saturday to make sure I didn't play for too long. I only wanted to play for like 35 minutes, something like that. I went
You
to
know, even I don't have that capabilities. I mean, like, I'm a girl, you know, so I clearly have, like, some, you know, some things that I get away with or, like, bribes that are taken just because of that fact. But honestly, I cannot and will probably never be on the level of Terry, you know? I don't think there's a single cop that, like, would not take his bribe, you know? I don't know, like, this dude is, like, half god or something.
Yay. Well, listen, all right. He was actually running away. He was running away from the bank, going northbound, going toward the church in Northern Carlton Heights. All right, something like that. I got in front, drive by the bitch. The bitch tried to drive by me back. All right. I felt like I was going to lose the drive-by battle somehow. Well, hold on, no. I saw Vly there. So, Vly got in front of SS Terry, so I found an opportunity to get out of the car, take some shots at SS Terry. Vly did a great job preventing SS Terry because I got out of my car, and even me with my silver aim, SS Terry was in the car. It took shots at his head. Vly did a very good job, like I said, in preventing him from moving. Took shots at his head, killed his fucking ass. Alright? SS Terry got his ass fucking destroyed. And then he gave me a hit contract. What a fucking dick! So, we had some words, we talked snit between each other. You know? He called me a fag. And I called him a do-nothing cocksucker that stands out of the bank.
Fag, I think. I think he called him old fag or something. Which is kind of funny itself because I think Terry is kind of all this. I mean, so.
I have no idea. But SS Terry, he got the snip being talked to him. Alright, we exchanged hit contracts. And shout out to Chivo. Drop one of the clues bombs for Chivo, by the way. Drop one of the fucking clues bombs for Chivo because he completed the hit on SS Terry. That guy got his ass fucking destroyed. As he should have, because obviously, as SS Terry does, it makes a lot of sense for a guy like SS Terry to place any hits, because whenever SS Terry gets counter hit, guess where he's going to be? Outside the fucking bank, obviously. SS Terry is never going to defend his hit. He'll only defend his hit if he's outside the bank. Alright, so that's probably the easiest hit in the history of the world. So SS Terry can suck my fucking ass. Alright, I don't care if it's San Fierro player, San Fierro homer. I'm sure 6,000 of those 78-84 days are spent AFK. And I'm sure 7,500 of them were spent outside of the bank, alright? He
so
has
many emotions about the guy who just stands there, man. How is it
he stands there and does fucking
how do you
nothing.
have so much anger for a dude that literally has done nothing against you? He just stands there and does nothing, which is kind of the point of it. That's why people like don't have anything against him, kind of.
Listen here, Kesh, alright? Listen here, alright? He placed a hit on me, and he called me a fag, alright? And all he does, remember all that, and he still just sits outside the bank like a do-nothing cocksucker, alright? So, he deserves all that emotion and vitriol, alright? Because
You're relieved now?
Sucks.
Give out the Terry rage. Are you gonna go after in Discord and rekindle like it is with Tommy? Like, give him a hug?
Well, I don't think SS Terry uses Discord, so I don't think that would happen. But well, the difference between you and me, Kesh, alright, is that when I get mad in a rush type way, but you get mad in this play too hard type way, alright? I keep to the subject at hand, alright? I don't know
but I forgive easily, you don't. That's also the difference.
Alright, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Mine is maybe more intense, but it's really short and it's like it's all Gucci after, you know.
Yeah, it's like a 16-year-old boy, obviously. Yeah. It's very intense, but it's quick. So yeah, you're like
you know which video now came up in my mind? You know that dude who mom told he can't play WoW or LOL, and he tried to shove the remote control up his ass.
Oh no, hell.
That's my rage.
Yep, it's instantaneous rage that blows over in a couple minutes.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm doing that, you know. First of all, like I have no remote control, so it'd be kind of impossible.
I'm sure you can get one. I'm sure something you have takes a remote control. Alright, so. And then again, this is 2019. Remote controls are getting pretty big, Kesh, so, you know, you gotta watch out with what you put in your ass, you know, that's how it be. You know. As at the time where Fudgy, like 7 years ago, told me about some dude who stuck his phone up his ass.
Wow, and then he put vibrate mode on?
Yeah.
I mean, if you already stuck it up there, why not try if it feels anything?
Yeah, that's why he did it, and apparently it got stuck. So you gotta watch out, you know. You gotta watch out what you do, Kesh. So,
always dudes that like sticking something up their ass. Girls never really.
Yes, exactly. I don't understand it. I don't
Don't
get it.
understand either.
But yeah, that's just
Some
how
stupid
some
reason.
do. SS Terry though has to do that as well, because he's it's just he's a dude. That's all I gotta say. He's a dude. SS Terry. He's outside the bank. He's always hold on. I am looking at SS Terry right now. He is in Bayside and he's fishing. How about that? So SS Terry for the first
Yeah.
time.
Fish
He is
log at
not-
work. He's FK for sure.
He is not outside the bank, and he is not being a bitch. But he's AFK for sure. I'm sure he's AFK. He's got fish log on. I tell you, man, everybody in the history of the world who's ever used fish log's a fucking cocksucker. All right, like,
Thanks.
yeah,
Oh no! What have I done? No!
owned.
Oh my god, I'm retarded. I'm literally retarded.
All right, tell the audience how you just died.
I jumped out of the car that was flying off the Mount Chili. At the top of the curve, of the jump.
You jumped out of the car?
Yeah, because the car was kind of burning on fire, so I jumped out. Probably should just stay in. I would die too, probably, but
You would have died either
it
way.
would
Yeah.
be more more graceful way to go.
That's something else to put for your second montage. But hold on, before we talk about your montage, your COP montage, let's take a break. Because I got something to say about that. I know what you did, Kesh. You ain't slick. I know what you did. I know what you did.
Oh my god, holy shit, getting banned.
I know what you did.
You gonna say my goodbyes?
No, absolutely not. But when we come back, we'll talk about that. This is the Punkery Show. Hey, welcome back to the Punkery Show. As Trump would say, I apologize because I didn't realize that the music was minimum. XD, tell ya, Virtual Gigi, I have headed the Virtual Gigi side of the show for, I don't know how long it's been now, but still making mistakes out here. The music was at 3%, just like before. So, GG. But yeah, drop all the clues bombs, talk about Kesh's cop video. All that.
Nice. Yeah, my first ever.
First ever. It's called Cops and Donuts. It's about 7 minutes of Kesh coming out with some pretty good arrests, some lag pits, and all that. She got a lot of positive outlook on that. If I am a big critic, I remember I was pretty interested to see that Bayside 2v1 that happened. One of them.
That was a terrible one, though.
One of them failed InstaFix, right? I don't remember. And
I actually didn't have InstaFix before because I got cocked on the bridge by those two, and I had the InstaFix, so didn't have InstaFix left, and I was pretty much like either I'm gonna die or just keep shooting. It was not that bad. One guy quit, though, but the other two got screwed. But yeah, I don't know, like. Some people commented on my driving and stuff, and they said it's good. I really honestly think it's like worst part of my skill sets as a cop. I still feel like that, but yeah, I think like pits are decent, but still like it's different doing them like with cheater or like Probopad doing them with classic car. Don't think like I'm at that level yet, but yeah, it's not bad. The only thing that really upset me, it's like people were surprised that I'm solo copying. Like, bro, what the fuck are you looking at? I'm solo all the time. Like, I tell cops all the time, that no, I'm solo today, just because like I did want to get better at it, But funny enough, I'm teaming with Probobad now.
Yeah.
Because we're having this show and I just don't really want to focus, I want them to drive. But yeah, like most of those were even made during our Punkery shows, and I don't know if you realize, but like most of them are on San Fierro and Las Venturas, like Los Santos that is dead.
Yeah, a lot of San Fierro clips, pretty good. A lot of out of city clips, I think. So, yeah, you stayed
Yeah,
true.
I do. I do chase a lot outside the city. I get fucked a lot as well because I mean, if you chase outside of the city and you fuck up, you'll pay for it. There's no getting away from it really. Like in a city, if you get cooked and you stay without the car, if there's a other cop close by, you can still escape or survive or something. But like, if you flip your car somewhere in the middle of I don't know, like a desert, and there's just dude and you're fucked.
Yes, you are completely dead. That's true. Good.
But I don't know, like lately it's really annoying to pick up on all cities actually. If it's like, I don't know, 25 people on server, and then of course like you see the same faces all the time, the same people, the same old, and they like expect bribes, and I don't know, like at like in one sense, like they're your friends, and you want to help them out, but at the same time, like, bro, there's like 3 warrants a day, like max, or like even sometimes like you have half game week without the warrant, and then people come to you and they want to bribe you, and there's other cops waiting, like horde of hungry dogs for a bone, and you accept the bribe. I just like think people should be more understanding and not like so mad, like people get like really personal. Oh, you're a bitch, you used to take my bribe and now you don't, or something like that. Like, man, it's not that. It's just like, I don't know, I like really don't like it when it's not a lot of people online, and then there's like lack of everything, lack of warrants, lack of excitement, lack of everything, and then even what there is on offer, like it's over before it started. I don't know.
Well, the funnest part is when, let's say there are 20 people on, and there are only 3 cops, and the entire city is warrants. That is some Thanksgiving turkey dinner type snit right there.
I mean,
if it
it's
happens.
it's really kind of like off-putting a bit as well to be a cop, because sometimes there are like literally 3 of you and like 1 or 2 of them are useless, and then I don't know, maybe it's just me because I don't want to brag or something, but I have like quite a bit of money on all the cities. And literally every single time the bank robbery happens, I lose like 200, 220,
Oh, yeah.
210K. So, yeah, maybe in a sense it's like motivation even, because if you fuck up and you're not gonna stop the robber, you will lose money. But in some sense it's also annoying because like I have literally like before not played the game week because I was like the only cop, and I knew that like there's just no possible way for me to stop all the robbers, and I will literally have to like pay through the week. I'll lose more than what I'll make. It's retarded like that, but
Well, yeah, that's basically any day in Los Santos. You know, lots of noobs in Los Santos, blah blah, and you got people who have no cash. They rob the easiest bank to rob in CNR, and you're the one who gets set up through the fall.
the fucking freaking funny thing is like Chio always in Las Venturas, there's always like 5 cops chasing one dude. At least like on Saturdays and Sundays you still get people. There's like 5 dudes chasing someone, and someone takes a bribe, and Chivo is always like, cash? Cash? Like, man, it's not me most of the time. Like, it legit isn't. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I guess you got that rep. I guess you got the rep.
I mean, I am nice like to a lot of people, but like if it's like that and a lot of people are chasing, I just don't feel it's really weird. Like if I'm away from like other cops and some dude comes to me and I know him and he like asks me before like, hey, can I bribe? And I think, okay, whatever, I'll do it like one time or whatever. But when it's already active chase going on and like you have people invested and stuff, I just think it's kind of lame for other cops even. I don't know.
Yeah, it must be. This is why, though. This is why I play Temp Cop.
Yeah, that was one of my ideas was like, I'll just go with temp cop so people can't get upset I don't take their bribe, you know? I mean, it is kind of retarded when a community gets small like that. Everyone knows kind of everyone, and it like, I don't know, it becomes more difficult to, you know,
Yep,
stand your ground and not.
CNR has turned into a small Borat village, you know? It's where
I
too
kinda
many
got
people
angry.
know each other.
I kind of got angry at Fly once. Fly 42 because like he's creation, he's my bro. And I got warranted once. I don't know, for some stupid reason. Even I think it was like maybe I like entered the car and it was a cop car, and I was like, "Holy damn! I really don't want this warrant." And like I had like a lot of weapons on me or something, and it was over something stupid like that. And the dude would chase me. You know, he would chase me. I was like, "Really? Why? Really?" But then at the same time, I kind of respected. You know, like you said earlier, like I also spent a lot of time in front of. San Fierro Bank, and he kind of hangs around with Terry and shit. But when Terry will be wanted, he will chase him, and that's just it. That's how he is, and I kind of have really a lot of respect for people like that. I mean, Stepa is also kind of like that. The dude I play with sometimes, he takes no one's prize, like no one's, like, unless I will ask him. But like otherwise, he's like he doesn't give a shit. No bribes allowed.
Yeah, no bribes allowed is the best place or best way to deal with all of the issue. And then you get the rep. Once you have the rep, then you know that no bribe's about to be accepted. And that's how it is going to be. But it'll take a while to change that rep of yours as being the one to accept every single bribe cash. So it'll be pretty difficult.
I don't accept every single one. I wouldn't take yours, for example.
Yeah, and I wouldn't take yours either. Obviously.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
You already know that.
Yeah,
I'm taking the fucking rob. You'll get your ass to jail. All right. That's how it be. That's how it fucking be. If I ever see you as awards.
I was like probably one in 100 of like bits you made work.
Well, listen. If the 1% worked on you, then yeah, it was worth it. Almost 99 more in a row to get you in jail. Alright, that was a very
when
good...
is your COP Montage coming? Or Hitman, rather?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have like 4 or 5 pretty newbie clips that are very old. In fact, one of them came right before a Rate My Chase. So, you know, I got lucky because, you know, like I said, Rate My Chase is all about the butterfly effect.
Piece of shit, Black Hawk. Joins and puts a hit on me, piece of shit. Stupid Russian.
The usual, but
Russian shenanigans.
Yes,
no,
the
but
usual Putin shenanigans. Yes.
What?
Guy's ass destroyed. The usual shenanigans. But yeah, guess what else?
Who put hit on him? I didn't put hit on him. Why it says hit got completed on him? Who's messing?
I have no idea. But what I was trying to get to, Cash, is nice slickness. All right, you were slick. All right, because
how?
Because I took a look, obviously, a few times at that topic you made. And, you know, click the links on the video, blah, blah, blah. Drop the like on it, and then...
It's not the same video anymore.
All of a sudden, yesterday afternoon, I click on the video again, and all of a
Why would you watch it twice? There's no my picture in it. Sorry to disappoint you, but
no, that was not the reason. I don't know what the reason was, but then I just noticed, it's a different link. It's been re-uploaded. What's the deal about that?
okay, so the deal was that Coach Shadow made me an intro, right? Like you probably saw the intro is. I don't know if you watched.
Your name
Coach
was
Shadow's,
Cash. Yeah.
So yeah, the problem was that I don't know why, but I didn't even notice myself, you know. So I take his intro, put it in my video, render with everything, upload it, and I even watch it like one time or something. I go through it, I like double check everything, that volume's okay, that's okay, there's no black screens or gaps or whatever between the clips. Upload it, and then at some point I'm like, wait, do I have 3S in my name? How does this shit work? And I'm like, no, he put my name the wrong way, you know? And then he started like to apologize, and he was like, no, I have to make you another like intro because otherwise you'll get dislikes and shit. And I'm like, man, there's no way I will get dislikes. There's gonna be literally 10 people who are gonna watch this video. But he was really like adamant on it, and he really wanted to do it properly, you know, which I kind of respect as well. And I was like, okay, whatever. I still have project saved, you know. And I would just put new intro in, and we'll just replace the link when, like, middle of the night when no one's gonna see anyway. So I just re-upload it, and that's it. But yeah, the video is the same. It's just like the intro has one S less on my name.
Oh.
But I done fucked up as well, you know, because like if you go on my forum on if like till yesterday, if you went in my profile, like it would say Cashar, like with S and $sign, you know. But then in my profile under like description or something, I fucked up and I put one S more than I should have, you know. So I messed up myself even, like I don't know how many years ago when I have made profile, you know. I was still kind of trying to get grasp around how many S's I have in.
Oh my god.
I mean, I have only one S, but yeah.
EG spells your own name wrong. EG, that, ladies and gentlemen, that is Cash. That is her.
Speaking of names, you know, there was like a dude a few days ago on in the game he was playing, and he had some like funny brackets name, right? So, you know, on Discord in a channel, you can report people, right? Like for cheating and stuff, you write exclamation mark or whatever it is, report. And then you add their name, ID, and the reason why you complain them. And you cannot complain the dude because he has some weird combination of bracket and shit that the bot doesn't recognize. I'm like, this dude is next level. Like, he found like a glitch in the system, you know? No one can report him on Discord because he has freaking weird name.
Yeah, because the brackets and the parameters. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, holy shit, some people are smart.
Yeah, I mean, the name was probably the dumbest thing I ever saw, but yeah, that is completely true. It is completely true. Some people just find a way, sometimes unknowingly, to get it done. Oh, snits. Hold on, we got an alert. What?
Continue with the alert though.
We've got an alert. We've got a guy who is Temujin. Remember Temujin? Yep, Temujin is the multi-accounting, evading cocksucker. And even though I wrongfully banned Sarah Ula, who's a cocksucker anyway, this guy, I know for sure, NBK Dead Skull, is a cheater. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
Rip. MBK.
NBK Dead
Have
Skull.
you ever done the COP Montage though? I mean,
Have I ever done a COP Montage?
I think you have, no? I think I watched one.
Yeah, I've made several. I haven't made one since a long time ago, but I have made COP montages. I fucking have.
I really
fucking
do, like,
too.
Even though community is pretty small and stuff, I really do appreciate people that put effort in and make videos, you know. I don't know, it's just entertaining. It's nice to see that there's still things happening on server, and if not anything else, like it's just like, I don't know, when Prabhupada puts up video, I do watch him, and you know, sometimes you learn some things and stuff. I was like looking how he does it, or you look some other cops how they play, or like how, you know, just their play style and stuff. I think it's pretty helpful. So,
Pretty true.
so I would like encourage anyone to do it. And literally, it didn't really take me that long. Like, I had a bunch of clips on my PC that were not sorted, and I just, in the end, I just sorted them, you know. I was like, okay, like pits go in one folder, drive-bys go in one folder, and sniper kills go in one folder. And it took me like forever to sort them, but then like to put together the thing, it only took like 1 hour maybe, and 1.5 hours. It's really not that long.
That's a different way to do it.
More time. Yeah.
It's a very different way to do it, but
I still have so many clips, but I just couldn't like put more in. So maybe I'll make another one day, but it's hard to pick like music, I think. Either you pick like super gangsta and I'm not some gangsta or hitman, or you just, I don't know. It's hard to do. I think music is kind of hard to pick.
yeah, I guess it's chill music or something, you know. That seems to be your type of snit. Chill music. I like more the
Doesn't
intense.
go with my personality, you know?
Yeah, because it seems like you need something to offset your hostility.
Hostility. Oh, you make it sound like an Albanian criminal.
Oh, and listen, I want some more intense type snits. You feel
What
me?
sort of music will I get in RPV? Oh, decided
Well,
already you're gonna get some external help from people. There's
no.
always been like people, you will do everything on your own. Choose music, choose background, choose everything.
Well, the background I'm still not very sure about. But the musics I already have, I have not liked the RPB music at all from anybody.
I honestly have not either. That was I think, always the worst part. In my opinion, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I have like maybe particular, you know.
Yes, you have a very particular taste, yeah. You think I have a very particular taste in women? You have a very particular taste in music. That's the thing. It's just too upbeat for me, and it's just, I don't know. Like ever since.
I'm gonna depress everyone. Put some church like.
Gay! Absolutely not.
Like, you can take it from your mother from Sunday mass.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Ever since Cyber's RPB with the I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. I'm like, bro, that's just yeah, that messed me up. You know, we just need some more intensity. You know, Right My Chase has had more intensity. You know, Small Geckos with way too much intensity.
You had wide range of song choices and playstyles in your Right My Choices. I mean, probably also because you took external people to do them. Like, fuck you, Rashawn. I made you a nice playlist for Los Santos, and then you put some rock song in there. I wanted to fucking puke.
Listen, all right. First of all, there was only one rock song. All right, that's
I'm
number
like,
one. It wasn't even like big rock. Like it was soft rock. You know, like it wasn't hardcore. You feel me? Yeah. It was more soft rock, as soft as you know. So I don't see the issue here, Kesh. I could have asked you for one more song, but
rock. I get fucking red spots on my body every time I have to listen.
Well,
in high school, I used to wear a trench coat and flag shit and shit like that. Really, you wouldn't believe. Like I listened to AC/DC and shit like that. But
you wore a trench coat?
It's all gone now. Yeah. It kind of suited me nicely. I still think it does if I could get it over my...
Hold on. Yep, we got breaking news. Breaking news.
Need version 2.
Kesh wore a trench coat and listened to AC/DC as a kid.
Yeah, times have changed.
That's That's very
Then
different.
I figured out I don't like dudes who wear Nirvana t-shirts, have long hair, greasy long hair, and smell like weed.
Well, that's pretty odd. But yeah, Right My Chase usually had some rap, some hip hop, and there are times where I pull out a rock in that snit. You know what I mean? The whiter the warrants, the more rock that I put into it. So I now that I look back on it, I didn't put enough like pop, because sometimes there's some pop that I like. I don't really listen to pop, but there's some pop that's all right. Sometimes it depends on the warrant, what songs get put in the Rate My Chase. Like for Destiny, I put an Action Bronson song. He's from New York, but he's Albanian.
That's pretty smart.
So,
Didn't notice that, probably because I just don't know it. But yeah, I always like little details like that.
Yeah, so that's what I did. For Igly, I put a Dua Lipa, who's also is she from Kosovo or something like that? So I put Dua Lipa in Igly's Rate My Chase, and that noisy dude who was Albanian. So went back to the homeland for some people. For the Catherine and Mary series, I asked Evangelist
Serbian music?
For Croatian music, and one day I saw Chuppy and Cyber talking some Balkan music.
You should put their national music. It's fucking terrible.
I'm pretty sure I did. Afterwards, I think, because I put one song that one of them put on the Discord, and I think it was some kind of Bosnian folk type snit. One of the songs is really good though. Like,
yo, Roshan, can you give this dude like a penis on his head? Oh, you don't do that.
Okay, well, first of all, before I talk about that,
Thug Life 57. He's a fucking idiot. He shot our tire, and he's coughing with our cups. And he's like,
with Thug Life,
give him
blah
some
blah.
dick. He's fucking gay.
I'd have to look that up. Five just told me that Destiny, 10 people are playing Destiny's account. That's breaking news. Breaking news in the studio. Destiny may have 10 people playing on his account. That seems a bit unlikely, but if that is true, then shit. Destiny, what the fuck you doing out here, man? But yeah, if I were to put a dick on Thug Life, I'd have to look up a lot of snits, so I'm not really sure I'm going to do that. Actually, it would take like a minute, but I'm not going to do that. But yeah, actually, one of the songs I put in the Catherine and Mary series was made by some Bosnian woman, I think. The song's really good. It's really fucking good. It's called, I don't know who put that in the Discord. I think it was Cyber. It was either Cyber or Juppy. It's called, Cerno I Slatno or some crap. That song's really good.
What?
This song's really fucking good. Holy snit. I can't understand the word, but it's really good. Holy snits, is that song good. For a Borat song, that's probably the best Borat song I ever heard. The beat's really good. Blah blah. Anyway, but yeah, that's how it be. So that's how it was. Speaking of Rate My Chase, though, you were talking about how it's dead, but you were talking about how the server is so close together, and I said how CNR is like a fucking village of people where too many people know each other. And that's where, kids get diseases because, if your village is too close to each other, then it may be too close relation-wise, and all of a sudden you may be having kids with your third cousin. So, that's how it is. But I took stats from Season 3 and Season 4. Season 3 was between June of 2016 to... Wrong. It was from June of 2017 to March of 2018, and Season 4 was from June of 2018 to November of 2019, and Season 3 had 50 episodes, Season 4 had 52, but getting the stats here, Season 3 had 92 chases, Season 4 had 109, but despite there being 17 more chases in Season 4, there were 32 less cops. So that kind of makes you wonder.
Same old, same old.
It was season 3 had 109 warrants, season 410 warrants, but that's partly because season 4 had 2 more episodes, and the last 5 episodes had, let's see, 4, 8, 17. Oh, hold on, no. It had like a fifth of the warrants probably came in the last 5 episodes, but still, that shows that there just aren't a lot of different people playing these days, you know, because season 3 had more cops with less chases, which means you had a lot more randoms playing, and I love me some randoms, but, you know, season 4 was a lot more regular focused, I guess. And I remember back when Claudio Rossonero was around, he'd always be in the fucking camera and be like, bro, can I get this dude at the fucking camera? But in season 4, I mean, you basically saw a lot of the same people every couple episodes, you know, as cops. So, you know, it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. So that's how it was. And if there was a season 5, I bet that cop number may continue to go down because, you know, we're talking about Crazy Bob being in Antigua.
I mean,
this, you know.
You think like there's gonna be Christmas event?
I still give it a 40% chance that there will be a Christmas event. Crazy Bob was CNIRC last week, but it may have been automatic, you know, so you never know. Will we see Christmas? I have no idea. And if there is no Christmas, well, we're going to have a really huge issue. You know, I understand Crazy Bob got a lady and all this, you know, despite the fact her lady also plays fucking games, but you would think he'd come around and, you know, give us just a bit for a week. Give us what we want. Come on, Crazy
I mean,
Bob.
I was just like thinking the other day, you know, just because of the sheer low number of the players, you know, and also people that do donate, you know, for either like status or whatever, donator status, takes like good months for their donations to get processed. It even went so far that people called it out to be a scam. And yeah, you know, you're getting a status, but like for first and foremost reason is like you try to support a server, but still like people are upset, you know. So even this low player count that we have, some people that would have donated for donator status, you know, they kind of have like second guesses and stuff. And I'm just thinking like, how long can this continue, you know? Like hosting of a server like that probably ain't that cheap, you know? Yeah, it's not that expensive, but ain't that cheap. And like when you have like 15 players or like 20-ish players playing and no one donating anymore, I don't know how long can it go, you know? Like, I mean, how long can hosting stay up?
Yeah, I have no idea. Who knows when we're gonna see something change. About to be 2020. 2020, maybe it might turn around, who knows? But that's how it's going to be. Well, that's gonna do it for the Punkery show. Pretty good show. Got a lot of snits. Remember,
You didn't almost went past it. Damn. Doncic got 42. You, boy. You didn't see?
no, I did not
Come
see.
on, tell me you
What are you talking
don't.
about?
How you don't?
What are you talking about?
He got his career high, like against.
Oh! You talking about Doncic? Okay, I thought you were talking about something in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 42, 11, and 13 or some crap like that. Damn, I saw his highlights. Look at Doncic, he's a bro. He's a fucking bro, man. Yeah, he really is. You know, obviously I understand that Doncic, you know, he's a boss. Obviously, in the hierarchy of people that will drop your pants as you see them shirtless, I would be number 2, but Doncic should be number 1, obviously, because he's just balling out right now. And what? What do you mean that's gay? Do I have to say it again? Okay, I'm gonna say it again.
I thought you would like him to drop his shirt.
No, wrong. I said of the hierarchy of people that would make you drop your pants.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah,
I would be
right.
number 2, but I
mean,
would give it to Luka Doncic for number 1. All right.
It kind of feel pedo, you know? It kind of feels wrong when like all these boomers that are cute and hot, but I just can't tell.
Listen,
I
he's
go
illegal.
for the old man. Past that age now. So I go for the balding ones and the beer belly dudes. You know?
It's okay, right? He's gonna turn 21 in February, all right? So he'll be closer to your age, right? Yeah, you can buy him a drink. You know, it's how it'll be. So yeah, it's how it'll be. Even though I don't know what he looks like shirtless, so whatever. But yeah, I'm sure you do, because I'm sure you've Googled him very much. But
I haven't. No, I'm not that creep. Don't do that. I really don't.
oh
But yeah, people send RPV pictures. We wanna see you.
yeah, that's right.
Get in shape, get good filters going. If you're ugly like me.
Yeah. No filters, please. No filters. We got to see the natural, all right? So make sure that you send your RPV picture to Rashawn through Forum PM, Discord PM, whatever it may be. Send your fucking picture to the RPB. You'll be enshrined in greatness. And that's how it's going to end. So, for Cash, this is Rashawn, and we'll see you next time on the